affair with the boss. Her boss, who is a police officer, at her work. After discovering he tries to find out to catch them alive. And he goes to the place of work after it is. He tells the wife, the child is very sick, let's go home. No. Going home, so you think I'm a fool, right? First kills the child. You think you're very clever. We will all die. Another second child. After the death of my children, I know that definitely I will not come out like right. When I'm the one who is wrong. After lamenting and talking and complaining, then they shoot her. The compound has been alerted. Soldiers have surrounded the house and they are pleading with this man. Okay. Please, if you do not comply, we are going to bring this house down. What do I care? I've already killed my children. I've already killed my wife. The evil wife. Does my life matter anymore? So we know that any action with death will still be blind. Tries to start putting some tear gas to suffocate him. He just blew his head off and died. The journey ended there. The journey of cheating. It can bring blood. Intimacy banana. What is that one? You just come out like that. Don't think that all the wedding is finished without blood. Be careful. Don't just hate people anyhow. You know, I'm going to be food. High level awareness. It's very, very delicate for people who know what is happening. That one is dangerous, very dangerous. But it's also good because when you make an effort to change, you can change. But when you make an effort to destroy, you can destroy. Very well. High level awareness is going on in different ways. In churches it is there, in marriages it is there, in workplaces it is there, to capitalize on the innocent. This high level awareness, mindfulness, is very much there. In villages, very much there, where people are stepping on each other's toes. A lot of bias influence in society because of mindfulness and high level awareness. So he is saying higher awareness is associated with recognizing when you are using a stereotype rather than fairly evaluating another person. Do you understand what stereotyping is? What is a stereotype? Stereotype. You are stereotyping me. Angela, stereotype. Honorable Kanim, have you ever heard of the West stereotype? What does it do? What does it talk about? Here we are saying higher awareness is associated with recognizing when you are using a stereotype rather than fairly evaluating another person. Rather than fairly evaluating another person. So what would you say about stereotype? If they rather than fairly evaluating, stereotype is coming in the negative, right? How? How? Okay. I'll give it to you as a homework. Yeah. Google what stereotype is. You're going to Google. Okay, Google what it is and tell me. Stereotyping. We are saying higher awareness is associated with recognizing when you are using stereotype. Recognizing when you are using stereotype rather than fairly evaluating the other person. So I was telling you to say, by understanding the rather than fairly evaluating the other person would mean that stereotype is being taken in the negative, right? How negative? Would somebody explain stereotype is? The what?
A widely held that fits an oversimplified image or idea of a particular type of situation or thing.
For example?
A stereotype of the woman as a career.
As a career, what are we talking about? Care. That when we see women, they are caregivers. That when we see women, their job is caring and nursing. What's the other explanation for other people?
There's unfair analysis that many people have about what people concerning the particular characteristics.
Unfair and untrue?
Untrue beliefs that many people have about what people concerning the particular characteristics.
Okay. Unfair and untrue. That's what I was looking for. That when I look at you, you cannot do this. No, you can't do that. Okay? Unfair and untrue distribution of the belief of what other people can do and what others cannot do. Today, when we see female soldiers, unfortunately, even when we look at the female soldier, we still think, as small as the bison is, I can beat her. She's just a woman, right? That's why this president of Tanzania was saying, yes, I should never say a police officer with a potbelly. You're working to change things. How can you change things with a big potbelly like that? Okay? Police officers are not okay. Not all the police officers are meant to be chasing things. There are also other administrative duties. Good. Now, states of consciousness. Let's look at hypnosis. Have you ever heard of hypnosis? Hypnosis. What's that hip? What's that? Yes? Hip or hypnosis. 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 Now, have you gone to some Pentecostal churches? Do they perform? I would also fall. I did fall that. But others have such an experience. Who has fallen here? Jamila Mabango. Do you? They're going to breathe in the water. What happened in the hospital? Psychology says that is hypnosis. They are in a certain state of unconsciousness or consciousness. I mean, I never got experience. Honestly, what happens? Are you in your normal self, or you seem like you have lost some sense of hearing? What happens? I know there is someone here who has felt it spiritual. I would be was a little more. Breath. In God's name. Sina vile mchaji mwanga mbele. Au mtu wazi zile kama ndio pakakala attention na huduma kwa kutanda kwa wazo za wambi. Umeona wazi waje wote. Leave me alone. Let me the way. Any experience? Dress. Tukundiki. Or someone who was prayed for and lost the consciousness. Did we interview what they said they felt like? Too much power. I'm feeling hot. Hypnosis. A person who is being hypnotized, sometimes it's like they are being controlled by the person who is hypnotizing them. And you find the person, as I feel like this, the person is going to say, it's like I'm controlling you. Like that. Down. The person goes down. Immediately. You are under hypnosis. Are you going to argue that no, both are spiritual matters? They are hearing in psychology, right? Last time I was telling you that she has moved my spirit. Coming late. When you come late, I just remain out. So that you don't remove my spirit, my psychological spirit. It moves, I can't move it. So when you come late, they take it out. So I was saying that the person who is being hypnotized is under the control of the Hilton. Why is that so? Now, it's not very clear according to the main debate, over 200 debates about the phenomenon of hypnosis. Is it real? Let's take the church. How many are Pentecostals? You're Pentecostal. What do you think happens when the man of God is doing this and people falling by themselves? To others who have said, do you believe if I say I can't fall, when that one does? If I am how powerful is it? It depends, people falling. How can you describe the experience? I can hypnotize you. One time I tried, I was preaching at the university. And I deliberately switched on some music which is so captivating that everybody was quiet. I just made sure that the music played. And then I joined in the music with that rhythm, right? And the way I made my face look like very holy. And when I started preaching, you know what I did? I made sure that I provoked the actions of the students. Others forgot that. In my mind, I was like, yeah, I've captured it. I've captured it. I said, because it's very easy to read someone's mind. Very easy. Why? The voice that you're listening and how you are going to capture the people into the spirit realm. I know what I'm doing to you, right? In my mind, I know. And when I see your faces looking so, I said, yeah, I'm a more there. You know? From that day, the students started coming. You know? I've got a problem with this. Hey, I dreamt this, you interpret. I said, okay. With my psychological mind, I was able to interpret. Sometimes in psychology, you tell people what they want to hear. And they'll believe it. And they can befriend you like no man's business. Why? Because I know how to talk to you. And with your situation, I know what you want to listen, what you want to hear, and you believe I'm right. So, when we talk about hypnosis, it is a mental state characterized by reduced peripheral awareness. It is a mental state characterized by reduced peripheral awareness and increased focus on a singular stimulus. When I met you to be in this environment and believe that this is the only reality, it's easy for me to control the mind. Very easy to control the mind. Very easy. Very easy. and increased focus on a singular stimulus, which results in an enhanced susceptibility to suggestion. For example, the hypnotist will usually induce hypnosis by getting the person to pay attention only to the hypnotist's voice. So, in the case of the church, yes, just listen to the voice of the Lord. Just listen to the voice of the Lord. Listen. This is God speaking to you. What am I doing? I'm blocking your mind from thinking about anything else but God. If I shout, he's really what am I doing? I'm killing your conscience into other areas, but be here. No matter what powerful man. I have. And that is how most of us have ended up being duped by the so-called fake men of God, who know how to capture your mind very well. If I'm open to deceive, it's very easy. One, you know that I'm educated. Two, I go to church and I'm my pastor. So whatever I'm going to say, you will believe, right? I'm not saying don't believe them. I'm not discrediting any religious faith or you see how you sing how you will do that in order to bring us into the mood. But just no. But when one muezzin is calling people for prayer, you're like, wow, I always want to listen to this muezzin at this particular time because of the way he does it. And I'm a person that I'm leading into. There's some spiritualness in it. You know? That's why you'll find that there are certain men of God and found a bit out because I love the way she preaches, I love the way he preaches, I love his voice, I love her voice, like captivating. So when you are there, all your consciousness is killed to this particular moment. That's why they're able to do anything. Eat grass. That's when you get pregnant. Yes! Eat a snake. You know the amount of God will happen. Bless your womb and bless your everything by sleeping. Now your husband, God was drinking someone's life. It's all about killing all the other things you value most, being in the moment now. Hypnosis. And increase the focus on a singular stimulus. And once you have an increased focus on a singular stimulus, anyone can control it anyhow. That is why nowadays, for a psychologist, counselor, psychosocial counselor, to do any counseling, you need to be with a lawyer. Like in the Western world, in America, you need to be with a lawyer. Because she may end up, either you need to sleep with her or to sleep with him as your counselor client. Okay? Why? When I tune your mind into the moment, I can control you anyhow. I can control your emotions anyhow. But afterwards you will say, hey, he took advantage of me. And many of the psychosocial counselors have been sued in America because of people saying she took advantage message of me.
Right.
When I put you in the moment, I can notice people on my shoulders, nicely comfort you. As you are crying, I am in charge here. You get the point. You have allowed me to argue, not because you love me, no. We're talking about the moment. I have made you believe that I can solve all your problems. Come now. It's okay. This will come and go. It has come. It will go. You become a baby now and tune you to a baby. With all the tears, you think when I'm doing this and hypnosis. Hypnosis. A mental state characterized by reduced peripheral consciousness, awareness, and increased focus on singular stimulus, which results in enhanced accessibility to suggestion. Okay? What is happening here is you are just listening to my voice. My voice is what matters. My voice is what matters. My voice is what my. You understand that? I am trying to block you from thinking about anything else but I don't want you to concentrate on anything else. Hear my noise only. It's what matters. Those are techniques which I can teach you if you want to become a powerful pastor receiver. It is psychology. It's only that psychology deals with the mind and it captures the soul. And once it captures the soul, it's able to control it. That's where spiritualism comes in. Now, if you look at the core concept of hypnosis, it targets someone's level. I need to make you lose energy soul. I get it. I will make sure that I control the situation so that I put you in the empathetic environment. So that you sympathize with yourself. Okay. So when that happens, then I will be able to remote control you. Yes. Yes. There is some invisible power that is now you and me have connected spiritually. And I'm able to control you. I can also control me and myself. Remember we talked about meditation, right? I have to put you in the mood of meditation. There are some instances where the monks have, in the course of meditating, have found themselves being raised to a certain level. Like that. Because he's sitting down, but in the air, like that. What has happened? If we see much of the movies, it's as if they fly. Is it not true? Because of the different states in which they are. Then we have dissociation. Dissociation. Dissociation is the separation of one's awareness from everything besides what one is centrally focused on. There are other people that daydream, right? Daydreaming. What happens when you are daydreaming? You are here. So we're saying this dissociation is the separation of one's awareness from everything besides what one is centrally focused on. You're just focusing on one particular thing. If you have been daydreaming, for example, in class, you were likely so caught up in the fantasies that you didn't hear anyway that the teacher was saying. Madam, we're talking about daydreaming. Bless you. What happens when we're daydreaming? I ask you a question. Brett. Yes, sir. What did I say? Well, physically you are in class, right? Spiritually you are away. Where did you go to? Okay? So there are situations where you are here, but you are not here. Physically here, mentally out. Spiritually abroad. So during hypnosis, this dissociation becomes even more extreme. You get it, huh? During hypnosis, the situation of dissociation becomes more extreme because somebody is now totally controlling me. But in class, I can come back to home and say, oh, what did you say, madam? Mother, Nanto. Okay? So as a consequence of dissociation, a person is less effortful, less self-conscious. I'm able to, I remember when we were praying, when we were doing the seminary. It was the time when normally it was a Saturday. So you go out. That is the only day you go out freely, You come back by 6 p.m. at least. So you'll find that half 6 we are having evening prayer. And people are tired from sending their parents and Others will go long distances to see friends, relatives. So you come back the way you were sitting, looking very tired. So we say, okay, this 10 minutes we are going to reflect. Reflection, 10 minutes, 20 actually to 10 minutes reflection. Then we must come with more. So if I someone the mind tunes itself to something else, neither which you experience during the day. You start chanting now, you are here, yeah? It's just a momentary thing. Oh, yourself. That's why other people have ended up saying, when we die, we're going to a different state of consciousness, and life continues. There are times when we look at dreams. There are times that we have dreamed of places we have never been, but that it was like so real, right? I met people. I was playing with them. We were eating, chatting, and discussing, and driving big cars and what. It seemed like a beautiful world altogether. Don't you think that world exists? Why is it that you have met someone? Hey, Virginia, hug. Hey, I'm not Virginia. Excuse me. You are Virginia. No, I am not Virginia. Tell me who you are. There are certain people we have met who seem to be the exact ones who made the dream. We never know them, we never knew them. What's the meaning of that? Sometimes I dreamt of someone in the dream. I dreamt of someone and then, like one time I like watching Nigerian movies. And then there was a certain artist, Nigerian movie artist, that I liked so much. The lady. I'm moving in town only to see that face. Like, this person, like, was I daydreaming? What happened? They're just realities, right? So, we are saying dissociation, a person is less effortful or less self-conscious in consideration of his or her own thoughts and behaviors. You don't put a lot of effort in your own behavior. Why? Something else controls you. At a certain point. Someone is cycling, is driving a car, but doesn't. What happened? That's how this is working, like dissociation. But we're saying hypnosis now is deeper than that because I am controlling your mind. Are we getting that? I am controlling you, basically. So I have disassociated you from anything else apart from what I'm doing with you. Sometimes if I want to find out who you really are, I can manage you. You will tell me all your secrets. There is a process under hypnosis where I will say, okay, You know, more than I'll start entering it slowly by slowly. This is until I reach a point where I block you from everything else we talk about. You go in and throw us as if you're sleeping, but we are talking, right? So whatever question I ask, because it is in the subconscious, you will start telling me now what is in your subconscious. Whatever you intended not to tell anybody, I will not tell you. You are telling me, but you don't know you are telling me. I mean, I will say. You will tell me that, no, I killed the person, then I did this, I did that. You don't know that you are saying that. I can be recorded. But that needs a proper environment for your client. Make your client very comfortable. Very comfortable. If it's a seat, it's a normally, I'm a corner, yeah, very comfortable. And there is need for me to tell you, even in the subconscious, I need to trust you. So I need to make you trust me. My own hypnosis. So to be hypnotized, you might first want to be hypnotized. That's when you get respond. Madam Fonley, to be hypnotized, you must first get ready to be hypnotized. That's why I was asking you. If I came to your church, I would not fall. Why? I have not taught myself to say that. I've already taught myself, if anything, if he does this, it's a challenge. You get the point? And many would tell you to say, no, you have not given yourself to Christ. You have not given yourself to Christ until I fall, right? So now you say, you start using your reason. Say, do you mean I have giving myself to Christ means to fall down? You will not fall. Only when you give consent to say, I submit to this exercise. Now, once you are under hypnosis, you will not do anything which you would not do if you did not agree with it. Okay? It becomes like a more natural state of consciousness where things have to flow because you have told your mind, yes. So the person has to be ready to be hypnotized. Okay? Now, we have this hypnotherapy, which is still used in different formats in the world today. Hypnotherapy. We need to heal the person who is being hypnotized. Okay. Let's look at the trance. Have you ever heard of the trance? The state of trance. Trance. So a trance is still similar to hypnotic state. We understand now about hypnosis, right? Hypnosis. Do we understand what hypnosis is? Can someone explain? Can someone explain what is hypnosis? You might have not heard about it. Well, you have been here for 4 hours without. Yes, Ms. Marcus. Someone when you explain, you learn, you don't forget. When you keep quiet, you keep lying to yourself that, okay, confidently, all right. Okay. All right, let's look at trance states. State of consciousness, trance. Trance state involves a dissociation of the self, but however, people in a trance state are said to have less voluntary control over their behavior and actions. So the trance state often occurs in religious ceremonies, for example, where the person believes he or she is possessed by an otherworldly being force. Who atumbuka here? Do you know the movie? Who are yours here? Do you know Gulon food? Is there any religious attachment to Gulon food or symbols? Can you tell us about the movie? I'm a Fungo country using to be possessed by certain spirits for them to dance? No. Faith. So spirits are still involved. Breastfeed. You think you are not here? Okay. Have you ever seen a very long stick and a good one climbs on a very small one and puts that stick like the stomach in the and starts rotating around? That's normal, right? Would you do that yourself? It involves training. What did you do? You was a macabre. Now, we're talking about the trance where we are not fully under control. It is believed that certain outer forces, spiritual forces, are the ones acting upon us. So we're just being used. When the person is possessed, you beat the person in order to know his act. The person will dump himself down and whatever, not the Jesus, but for when under no circumstances. Fall down. You see blood coming out. When you are possessed, there is no blood that will come out. What happens? So we're saying the trance state often occur in religious ceremonies where the person believes he or she is possessed by an otherworldly being or force. While in trance, people report anecdotal accounts of a higher consciousness where you seem not to be realizing what is happening. You seem not to be aware of what is happening. Like when a person is, we normally say, well, the person is possessed by the spirit. There was one time we went for prayers, and the person was able to jump. The financial speed kuduma kwa maana ukafika the way it is down there one car said she flew basically flew and still reached down there not even here and when she was exercised no, are you seeing anyone else? Hello. Now, let us imagine ababa bakuruka sawa environment oh that's right there. How do we save ourselves? Let's get. There's a certain guy who jumped a very long wall fence. So under normal circumstances, you can't say, no, I can't. A vicious dog was chasing by a man. Who got a girl viciously coming. He doesn't realize how he jumped to the other side. Another guy. What happened? I don't know. But the people who were seeing him saw him jump higher until the other side. What happened? Sometimes you are this motive. Yes. You don't know what you are really doing, but there are certain emotions that push you, to do certain things you cannot understand. So, most research today, it's time up. Okay. We'll continue on the trance. And then we'll come to sleep. And then we'll come to dreams. What happens when we're asleep? What happens when we're dreaming?